This video is sponsored by RenderHub. In today's video, I'm going to tell you guys about the most recent Blender add-ons that you probably missed, for modeling, animation, rendering, and more. First of all, I'm going to talk about this free add-on called Render Studio. Let's say you just finished your scene and want to do a quick quality test render, but the problem is you find yourself tweaking many settings manually just for a quick preview render. You have to tweak settings like sample count, resolution, light bounces, denoising quality, fast GI, and so on. But this add-on takes all of this and puts it under a singular button. As you can see here, you can quickly change between 4 different quality presets, from low quality all the way to a very high quality. After that, you simply add your cameras and the frame range of each camera, then hit batch render, as simply as it gets. Next, there is a new add-on called Motiongen, which is basically a motion capture AI tool. You simply drop any kind of video, whether it is captured with a camera or created entirely in 3D, and the add-on can handle it. As you can see here, in a few seconds, you get almost the exact replica of the motion. But wait, it doesn't just stop here. The add-on provides a retargeting system for Mixamo, Rigify, and Unreal Engine mannequin rigs, and the developers of the add-on promise to add support for more rigs in the future. But if you have a custom-made rig and you want to manually retarget it, the add-on provides 2 handy shortcuts which you can apply to the rig's rest pose, whether it be a T-pose or an A-pose. And the best part of this add-on is that it all works locally on your machine, so no internet is needed. Currently it runs on NVIDIA GPUs, including RTX 2080 or higher, so keep that in mind. Now let me tell you about normalMagic, which is a Blender add-on that received a massive update in version 2.0. And I'm sure you will like it if you spend a lot of time modeling hard surfaces and fine-tuning shading. And here's the deal with this one. You will completely forget about fixing normal issues, because the add-on gives you an entire toolkit for controlling mesh normals and honestly unlocking new possibilities. Also, normalMagic 2.0, as I said, is a major update, which focuses on making hard surface modeling and custom normal workflows even faster and cleaner. You see, the release introduced Surface Project and Surface Insert, which lets you project geometry easily onto curved surfaces and seamlessly merge or cut it into meshes while preserving sharp edges and shading, which is really cool. Also, it added Boolean Pro, which you can say is an enhanced Boolean system with new slice and outside modes that maintains clean custom normals, along with powerful new modeling tools like Boolean Extrude, Boolean Trim, and Cut Groove for creating detailed panel lines and mechanical shapes. To top it off, version 2.0 also includes Repair Boolean Normals, which automatically fixes shading artifacts after destruction Boolean operations, making it easier, I would say, to achieve production-ready hard surface models with minimal effort. Before we continue, I want to let you know about RenderHub, which is hosting its first official meetup in New York City this month. So if you are a 3D artist, VFX professional, developer, CG creator, or tech enthusiast in or near New York, this is definitely worth checking out. You will get the chance to meet other creatives and tech-minded people, talk about 3D, VFX, software, and creative technology, and exchange ideas in a relaxed setting. There will also be free food and beverages, so it should be a relaxed and easy environment to meet people and start conversations. You can also share some of your recent work and show people what you have been creating. If that sounds like something you would enjoy, make sure to click the link in the description and reserve your free spot as soon as possible, since attendance is limited. And for those of you who aren't familiar with RenderHub, it is one of the largest marketplaces for buying and selling high-quality 3D assets. They also run frequent sales, so it is definitely worth checking out even if you can't make it to the event. Once again, don't forget the RenderHub meetup in Long Island City, Queens, New York, on July 30th. Now let me tell you about this add-on called Dovetail Key, which from what I can see is primarily made for people who do 3D printing in Blender. The core idea behind it is really simple, yet so time-saving. So it basically lets you cut any mesh you have into smaller parts. So if your model is too big for a 3D printer you have, you can simply cut it into smaller parts. Then after printing, you can rejoin the pieces together with strong, self-aligning dovetail joints, as you can see here. So you can customize the joint scale and rotation to fit the model you have best. The other Blender add-on we're going to take a look at is called Flow Selection Pro. With this add-on, you can simply remove all Blender's UI menu because you don't need them anymore. I mean, everything you need to edit your scene, you will find it under one button, which is the left mouse button. You can move your objects, edit the geometry, pose a character, control your selections, all without using a single UI element. So in the edit mode, you get 7 different topological gestures. And honestly, you don't really need more than these, especially for basic modeling. So this add-on can actually come handy if you want to quickly explain something to a friend or maybe in a YouTube video, and you want your viewport to be clear and clean. So if you told me to describe this add-on in one word, it is gonna be incredible. This add-on simply replaces your CAD software entirely, because it allows you to build complex mechanical parts instantly. It is not just like the other add-ons, it actually adds a completely new mode for Blender. So now, instead of switching to the edit mode to edit your geometry, you get the option to switch to Forge mode. And in Forge mode, you will find a lot of parametric tools, like Line Tool, Spline Tool, Boolean, Fillet and Chamfer, Split, Trim, Loft, Sweep, Remove, Pipe, Mirror, and even auto retopology tools. So if creating hard surface models or maybe creating brands logos is your thing, I think this add-on is gonna be great for you. On the other hand, Robot Designer is an add-on for creating fully procedural robots with more than 800 customizable parameters. I mean, it allows you to get endless variations with nothing more than a different random sheet. And it comes with 10 handcrafted presets to get you started, along with a complete UV unwrapping and texturing workflow, featuring ID maps and baking support. The add-on also includes automatic LOD generation, a custom hard surface skinning workflow to help you minimize deformation artifacts, and full compatibility with both Rigify and Mixamo rigs. To top it off, it provides export presets for both Unity and Unreal Engine. And with the 2.0 update, the developer introduced several quality of life improvements, in addition to some bug fixes, including the new body type parameter so you can define the overall silhouette of your robot, that is, before diving into finer details. Also, the material system has been completely rebuilt, from the ground up with the new customization options and 5 new plate color patterns. On top of that, the update includes a variety of improvements to the deformation and rigging systems. Last but definitely not least, there's Paintbridge Ps, which is an add-on that acts as a live link between Blender and Photoshop. And this one is really interesting. So instead of constantly switching back and forth between 2 applications, it just automatically syncs the changes which you are making in Photoshop directly to your 3D model in Blender, which gives you a much smoother texturing workflow. The add-on also supports a multi-pass workflow, allowing you to set different texture passes such as base color, masks, color IDs and more to Photoshop as separate layers. Even better, you can orbit, pan and zoom your 3D model directly from within Photoshop using the built-in UXB gizmo. So there is no need to jump between Blender every time you want to paint from a different angle. On top of that, the add-on includes capture history that stores up to 30 various captures, and it transfers textures directly from memory to memory, eliminating the need for memory files while supporting resolutions of up to 8K, which is more than enough for the vast majority of the tasks. And there you have it, guys. If you are interested in these add-ons, you will find all the necessary links in the description. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.